So we don't have the final numbers yet for Cyber Monday. It actually just ended a few hours ago for the West Coast, but it does look like it's going down in the history books from what we know now. Adobe projects that U.S. online sales hit $6.59 billion. That's a 16.8% increase over last year, making Cyber Monday the biggest U.S. online sales day in history. The last 3 hours in each time zone last night were likely the peak. Adobe actually expected that period to bring in more revenue than an average 24-hour day. Web traffic increases, and that increased 12%. That was about twice as high as what we've seen on an average day so far this season. Now, the Cyber Monday record is in addition to a record $13 billion over the weekend online from Thanksgiving to Sunday. That's 14% higher than last year. So bestsellers across the web on Cyber Monday include Google Chromecast, iPads, Sony PlayStation VR, PJ Masks, and Hatchables. Now, we haven't heard much from the retailers, but based on data from Captify, throughout the day on Cyber Monday, consumers were searching the most for Amazon, followed by Target, and then Walmart came in at either third or fourth in those search results. And much like the rest of the year's two retail race, GBH Insight analyst Dan Ives thinks Amazon and Walmart likely won the day.
Yeah, I mean, we expect to see big numbers.
Sure.
I guess the question becomes, when do you see the law of diminishing returns, just as the gains get smaller as the base gets bigger?
Exactly. And it is still pretty mind-boggling to think that 15, maybe 20% during the holidays of sales are in store or online, and everything else is still in store.
Right.
So that's why you see those huge growth numbers online. But over the weekend, the Shopper Track numbers that look at the traffic purely in the stores said, you know what, traffic was down about 1%. The year before it was flat. So maybe we're starting for that holiday weekend to find the equilibrium between what's appropriate for what consumers want to spend online versus going to the stores.
A lot more on mobile this time, too.
Yeah, a lot more on mobile. But what's interesting is you still only have about a third of consumers checking out on mobile. So I think there's some browsing, some pre-shopping. Still a little bit of hesitation when it comes to actually following through with the transaction.
It's harder to read it. It
is a little harder. And so I think Forrester's main researcher, Sucharita Malparu, says, watch out, retailers. Make sure you're still maximizing your desktop experience because you're still getting a decent amount of checkouts happening there, too.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.